Hey gang, how are you guys? Welcome to this round of October readings. I'm super excited to get these out to you, so I hope you guys enjoy them. As you guys know, format changes every time, so just some house rules. Take these messages as they resonate. If it doesn't make sense to your situation or doesn't feel right, that part of the message wasn't meant for you. You may resonate with one deck, some of the decks, all the decks. Again, don't try to force the message. Just take it as it comes and only take with you what, makes sense, essentially. For this round, I pulled some different decks. A lot of what I talk about in this kind of spirit message monthly is really centered a lot on the transits that we're going through, specifically for Venus. All these planets we have going through in Scorpio, so including Venus. Mercury goes retrograde in Scorpio. Lots of heavy things are going to be bubbling up to the surface for all the signs. So that was a big focus for me in these readings. We're going to pull a goddess oracle in honor of Venus and see what kind of messages are coming through from the divine feminine. We're pulling some astrology cards to see what the message is there from the planets. We'll get our main message from the tarot spread, and then I'm also going to pull a bonus blessing card just to kind of see what blessings you're getting this month, because we're going to be dealing with a lot of stuff. And for some of us, a lot of stuff that maybe has been put on the side for a while that we just didn't want to tolerate. Universe this month is kind of like, oh, okay, we're going to deal with that now. So hope you got your big boy and big girl pants on, because we're going to get into it. Again, take what resonates. You may resonate with some or all. Do not try to force the message. These are general readings. And they are going to be for the sun, moon, and rising signs. I will say maybe even Venus, since we are kind of focusing on Venus, so you may want to watch your Venus sign video as well, even though we're not necessarily talking about love in this series. Alright, my friends, take care, and I will see you in the video. Let's get to it. Hi, Cancers. This is TC. Welcome to your October Spirit Message reading. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, so excited to be doing this reading. Most of you already know I am a Cancer Sun and Cancer Rising, so love these watery vibes. I'm filming this on the 12th, so we have this full moon in Aries happening. It'll peak tomorrow, so I'm going to go out and do some fun stuff tomorrow night, but it's just magical that, following the order of this filming schedule, first video of the night with this full moon outside just seems appropriate that Cancer is the first video. So let's get into the reading. In the intro I talked a little bit about it. Big focus for this series is really this, I was going to say this full moon, this Venus transit going on. Venus is in Scorpio right now. Sorry if you can hear that motorcycle or whatever is going on outside. Going to be an interesting time for a lot of us. Especially for the cardinal signs because of Mars's placement as well. In big shift in how we are all showing up in relationships. So I wanted to pull in some divine feminine, some goddess energy into this reading. Divine feminine, what are you helping Cancers with? How are you guiding Cancers through this month and through this transit? Actually, I want to take this top card. I don't know what it is, but we're going with that. Oh, Cancers. Take that in. Morgan. How crazy of an image is that? I haven't seen this card yet. I love when I find new cards in decks. Morgan, death and magic. How gnarly is that? Death and magic. And then look what's on her forehead. Yes, moon babies. Oh, this is epic. Alright. So death and magic. To me, especially what's standing out is death. Because we already know we're magic, right? You're magic, Cancer. But death. So death, even personally, that's my favorite card in the tarot deck. That is hands down my favorite card because it represents transformation and shifting from one phase or one form into the next. And Cancer, when I tell you this Venus shift, really changing how we show up in relationships, and that includes the relationship of you with you, No joke. Cancers, huge shift. And really, this is about your own magic, your innate power, being awakening, moving in and transforming into this like amazing seer and magician. I mean, look at this image of Morgan. Like, she is powerful, she is wise, she is connected, she is knowing. This is your intuition literally on fleek. Literally on fleek. Oh, I am so into that. And it's a very cool energy. Like, I want to say, like, I feel so, like, it's just cool. Like, you're chill, you're just, like, going with it. Like, it's not so much about, like, fighting and you know, like, conquering the monster. This is a very, like, this is you sitting on your, you know, on your throne, like, I know I'm the shit. Oh, I know I'm powerful. I know. I don't need to prove it to you. I know. I know. And if you don't believe me, that's just because you're too blind to see it. And why should I waste my talents on you? Oh, cancers. You know what? This one is peeking at me, so we're going to take that one too. You know what? I even want that one in there. Okay, you know what? That's going to be... Those are going to be it. God, they're making me break all the rules. Oh. Cancers. Cancer. Oh my god, cancers. Alright, cancers. So we got Morgan. Pulled some Black Moon astrology. First card out. Look at that. 10th house, the world. How we show up, how we connect, how we extend and reach out into the world. A lot of times 10th house can be your career, right? You know, how you make money, how you impact, you know, the collective. But this is how you're showing up. And like, even taking that clock up top, like, it's time. Like, it's time to conquer the world. It's time. Whatever you're manifesting, Cancer, literally, it is time. We also have Virgo. I analyze. We've made the plan. We've laid the details. We've sorted out all the nitty-gritty. And then 10th house all the way to 12th house, escape. To me, this is that death. 12th house is the end of the zodiac. This is Pisces. Another, you know, watery sister of ours. But this escape to me is really like tying up the loose ends, paying back the karmic debt, ending the karmic cycle, full release of the spiral. And look, the symbol here is the nautilus shell. You know, this endless, you know, mathematical spiral. By the time we get to the 12th house, we are moving out of that, coming back into the first house Aries, which is what this full moon is in. Oh God, I'm getting tingly. This reading is so looped, I can't even. Beautiful. But a lot of this, again, starting with that 10th house, this is how we show up, how we are presenting to the world, how we're finally stepping out of that shell, and how you are being seen. How are you representing? You think of the World card in the tarot, that is also culmination, right? That's also crossing this finish line. Here you are jumping from the 10th house to the 12th house. We're going straight to the finish line because we're on to some bigger, better, more just magical things. Cancer. Oh, you are going to do it, Cancer. No more sitting back. No more hanging out in the shadows. No more just keeping it in. Like, it's time for you to weave the web, cast the spell, make the magic, just, you know, make an impact on the world. Be seen, be heard, be vocal, you know, be bold. Like, it is time. It is time, Cancer. All right, Spirit, what messages do we have for Cancer for October? Oh, all right, thank you. Okay, nope. Let me make us look at these first. Yeah, oh. I ain't mad at any of these. So you have the Queen of Cups, so nurturing that positive emotional space, taking care of our emotional world, right? Making sure we feel confident, and from this secure, you know, gentle, loving, receptive place, stepping out into the world, possibly to meet a counterpart. Here we have the Lover's card. It's also the card of Gemini, so maybe something we started working on back in Gemini season, right before your birthday. But to me, this is really about finding that in... Oh, stop it. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. World card. Can't even. But again, I think this is just indicative of having reached this place where you're in your power, this Queen of Cups, deep, receptive, emotional space that is clear and calm. I talked earlier about it just feels cool and chill and just, whew, like real even, just like this nice, you can take a nice deep breath and just, I'm here, I'm happy, I'm safe, I'm content. And then from that energy, that's what pulls in the counterpart. Oh, okay, we're taking a whole bunch of things right now. All right. Okay, we're not taking those. That's just a huge stack. Not doing that one. Okay. Oh, here. Maybe let's talk about these puppies first. So look what decided not to stay in the deck, the World card. We already talked about that, so we know what the World card's all about. Look at that. Ace of Cups. Romance can't be far away. We've got the Lovers. Now we have true love, self-love also with this Queen of Cups. We do have the Three of Cups that came up in reverse. I'm not seeing this as such a bad thing. Some of you, this may be like a third-party situation, but it could be, you know, one is on his way out and a new one's on his way in. What I really want to say with this Three of Cups, I feel like there's going to be... You're still going to have rejoicing and celebrating. I don't think that's like negated by having this card in reverse, but what I'm getting off of it is that it's a new group of people who you would normally rejoice and hang out with and celebrate with, or who you would expect certain opportunities and connections and you know, moments happening with. This is coming from somewhere different. It's possibly somewhere where you didn't expect. Ooh, all right. Well, actually, that is interesting. Ooh, okay. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Again, I think this is just kind of tapping back into, you know, this coming into your power, this Queen of Cups being in that safe, confident, emotional space. This Nine of Pentacles is just speaking to knowing your value, knowing who you are, knowing your worth, and knowing your strength, knowing you did this. You built yourself up and you got yourself to where you are now. We have the Page of Cups here. So it could speak to a brand new beginning, new insight. This is also real psychic, so your intuition is on fire right now. The moon went into alignment with Neptune a couple days ago, which was a big boost to all the water signs and to everyone's intuition. So Cancer, you're getting a big hit of that too there. And then we have the Devil card. This to me, I want to say, is a stronger link to Capricorn than it is to necessarily, you know, your demons or addictions or things like that. And I say that because Cancer showed up heavily in the Capricorn video, and now Capricorn is showing up in the Cancer video. So if you have a Cancer in your life, you may be closely linked to that Capricorn this season. Could be a Capricorn coming in. Possibly, you never know. And all of the cardinal signs, so Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, and Aries, are all getting big boosts this month as well because of the astrology going on. So I'm not kind of surprised that, you know, Aries and Libra were kind of playing off each other, and here Capricorn and Cancer are playing off each other. So if you have a close Capricorn friend, that relationship might be quite significant this year. There may be a lot of things going on between the two of you. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess. So again, a nod to your intuition, following your guts, putting in your intention work. Like your desires, your intentions, your thoughts are literally magic spells right now. And I mean, here we have, oh my god, I keep saying Morgan. Am I saying her? Morgan. I'm so sorry, I've been saying her name wrong. Morgan. You know, goddess of death and magic. I kid you not, there is an old, limited form of you that is literally dying. so that this new, profoundly magical, powerful being that is still you can step forward. This is like intense. I kind of want to stop here, but I also kind of want to keep going. So we're gonna, there we go. That must be what I wanted. Let me grab the one that ran away. Oh, yep. Yay, all right. Oh, getting my foot back up here. So we've got the Ace of Swords, truth, communication. We got 2 aces, indicative of new beginnings, fresh starts, new abundance. But you've got emotional contentment, love, self-love, truth, communication, clarity coming through. And then here we have the Hierophant. So this is spirituality, possibly religion for some of you. It's also a card of learning, but this is a seat of power. This is a seat of power. I think this is really how people are looking at you now. You are the Hierophant. You are the leader. You are the wise one. And you are here to spread your message. But I think even more than that, you're being recognized as such. Like you are being seen. Bottom of the deck right now. Look at that. Sun card, overcoming all the obstacles. Overcoming all the naysayers. Anyone who was like, oh, it's just Cancer. Cancer's fine, just let them be. This is like, oh my god, no, look, it's Cancer. What has Cancer been up to? What is Cancer doing? Look at what Cancer did. I thought Cancer was just hanging out and chilling and being whiny and mopey, emotional. When did this happen? It's like, no, you're coming out incredibly powerful right now, Cancer. I love it. And I'm kind of not talking about what aspects this is coming through. Like I'm almost making a conscious decision really not to do that, because like this just feels connected. Like this just feels tuned in. Like your power switch is on, so it doesn't even matter. There's no restrictions. This will affect whatever you want it to affect. Love, money, abundance, family, friendships, home, the world. Like, oh, like there are no end to whatever it is you're trying to make happen. All right, Cancer, last thing we're going to do before I let you go, we are going to pull a blessing card. Don't know if I feel that one. Yeah, no, we're going to pull. Okay. Oh. Do I want this one? I don't know if I want it. Well, let's look. No, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm just being greedy. I just want to flip them all over. Nice. Look at that. A blessing for support. I like this. And honestly, even looking at this card, it still feels amazing. But honestly, I feel like this is more... Yes, there's going to be support for you need it, for, where you need it. This could even be, support from this person coming in, whether it's this Capricorn, whether it's this Lover's card. I feel like there is, it's almost like a champion riding in for you. Like, look at the image. Like, they've hoisted your colors and they're marching too. But it also feels like there's like this strength coming into you as well. This power. So it's not only is this champion riding towards you, you've also like saddled up. You're on your own horse. You're also carrying your own banner. Like you kind of can be the support too. Like you're giving this extra strength to support where you want to, as well as this champion coming in for you as well. Like there's just nothing that can stop you. And you're just so connected that you're just making miracles happen, Cancer. This reading feels like just electric and like surging. Like this is crazy. Biggest thing, it's especially with this first bit, like this is really about coming to the end. This is the end of a time where you feel less than, or you feel, out of sorts. you know, like you're wandering, or oh, I don't know how to make that happen, or should I make that happen? Can I do this? Oh no, I have to da da da. Like that is an end of that, and you're just coming up charged and powerful and just ready to like set it all off. Like crazy intense. And again, I still have this like real like even feeling. Like it feels powerful, but I don't necessarily feel like jittery or like blah, like this is you, this is your element. Like there's no reason to panic or get anxious or get all amped up. This is your space. Remember, we got the Queen of Cups. This is your element. Watery, emotion, feelings, passion, like all natural energies for you to swim in, and you're standing in the middle of it like, I am the master. Watch me. Like, ooh, Cancer. Amazing reading. And there's a part of me that does feel like, I'm sorry, I'm kind of making it vague, but it's just because there is no boundary. There is no boundary. Do it all. Do exactly what you want. It's going to happen. It's like the mysteries of the universe have just unraveled and like laid before you. Like, Cancer, this is a good one. This is a good one. Love you guys. Alright, my Cancers, I'm going to wrap it up here. As always, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to my channel. You're always welcome to reach out to me if you have questions, just want to share what's going on, how you've been. Feel free to do that any way you feel possible. You can hit me up in the comment section down below. DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. You can also DM me there if you ever want to book a private session. All that info is in the description box. But until later, I will see you in your next video. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.